I am writing my final exam in 5 weeks, and this is how I prime my mental, physical, and environmental space to be at the prime of my abilities while writing the exam and also while studying before. I've already made a video on how to really study and also on how to gain a consistency if you want to check it out. But in this video, I'm going to concentrate on practical basis, not just theoretical, because my exam is literally knocking at the door and it is my literal final exam, which will very much impact my final grade. Now, I already said that there are three parts of really optimizing one's space, and that is your physical, your mental, and your environmental space. And we'll go over that step by step. So make sure to stay vigilant and also pay attention to what I'm saying because it's going to help you out very, very much. Alright, so the first point is the physical space. What is your physical space? What are we working with? And how can we improve it? It's like any other problem analyzation, and you just need to understand where the problem lies in order to improve your situation or even fix the problem. So like I said, you need to figure out what you are working with. In this case, it's simply understanding in which state your body is and what you are doing for your body on a consistent basis. There's a very simple task I want you to do to determine in which ballpark we are in. Take a sheet of paper and write down the things you are doing for your body in a good and in a bad way. There's no need for self-blame or like this self-hate thing. We're just simply neutrally observing what we are doing. You shouldn't get emotionally involved with this whole thing. Your goal is just to understand in which ballpark we are in. This is a sample sheet in which I wrote down the good things that I do for my body and the bad things in a consistent manner. So for example, my daily workouts, but the things I do not so good are, for example, not drinking enough water. Now this sheet of paper gives us a physical guide on which things we need to focus on. For example, maybe you need to hit the gym more consistently in order to improve your physical space. Oftentimes we think that our mental space and our environment maybe is the only thing that's important for us to be at the prime of our abilities, but the state your body is in and how you feel about your body and in your body is just as important. If you're physically feeling bad, you won't be able to study or perform in any other aspect in your life. Let's take the example of being sick. If you're sick, you won't be able to study and you won't be able to perform in any sort of meeting, for example. Alright, let's continue on with the next point, which is our mental space. This video is not just for the people studying for exams, but also for anyone that is kind of clogged up mentally, physically, or just generally and doesn't know how to get out of it and is standing in front of a big decision, a big meeting, big thing in general. So if that sounds just a tad like you should really pay attention and watch this video till the end. Now let's continue on with the next point, which is our mental space, and it's a very critical space which you need to handle with care. Alright? Your thoughts are the most impactful thing you need to take control of. Your mental space are like goggles. Basically, the way you view your world is how your mental space is currently occupied. And by that I mean which thoughts you are cultivating and which thoughts you are neglecting. Oftentimes we think that negative thoughts are something that's out of our control, but if you just force yourself to think positive and believe in your capabilities, you will be finding yourself improving in every aspect in your life. Oftentimes we forget that we have a free will and we have control over our thoughts. Like if I say don't think about an elephant, you will think about an elephant, right? You can literally restructure your mind in order to think better. And improving your mental space is very, very important because what you think is what you believe and that is what you embody. And what you embody is what you are literally manifesting into your life. And taking control is exactly what you need to do in order for you to achieve your prime mental space. And achieving that prime mental space will be allowing you to perform efficiently and effectively. Now coming to the last point, which is in my opinion the most neglected one of all of these three. And if you understand how the environmental space works, you will be finding many things you can fix in order to overall improve your life. First of all, in my case, what does the environment look like when you study? Is it really nasty with lots of like socks hanging around and dust all over your desk? Or are you studying in an atmosphere where you actually relax or game or eat? And if you intertwine these different environments, your body and your mind will be a little bit confused and you won't be in your flow state. Directly connecting to that point is if you are leaving a lot of space for temptation. Like for example, like I said, your gaming console is right in front of you and you want to play video games all the time because it's literally right in front of you? Or is it a space where there is no room for temptation or indulging in bad activities? Locate the problem, think about how you can solve it, and then go ahead and fix it. That's the formula you're going to use to improve your situation. My point is that you really need to cut out the parts where it hinders you from achieving this flow state. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Besides that, I hope you really did learn something from this video and you're going to implement them into your life. Besides that, I hope you guys have a nice day and I'll see you guys on